the factorization problem. In this question we can see 2x cube plus x square plus 7x minus b is there, and x plus 2 and x plus 3 are the factors. What do we actually mean by factor? Factor or zero, both are same thing. They both means the value of x or the variable in such a way that if we put it into the expression, then the whole result will be 0. Suppose x square minus 5x plus 6 is there. By the way, this is my favorite equation, equals to 0, and I'm taking x equals to 2. Then if I replace x by 2, then I will get in the LHS 4 minus 10 plus 6. Then it will become 0, as 6 plus 4 will be 10 and 10 minus 10 will be 0. Similarly, if we put x equals to 3, then we will get the same result. So factor means after putting the value, the expression will turn into 0. Okay, so what we do here, we will simply equate x plus 2 with 0 to get the result. The value will be minus 2. Similarly, if we equate x plus 3 with 0, then x equals to minus 3. Okay, so for the first case I am taking x equals to minus 2. So replacing x by what? Minus 2. Then we will get 2 minus 2 to the power cube plus a minus 2 to the power 2 plus 7 minus 2, and this will be minus b. As x plus 2 is a factor, then the result will equals to 0. Okay, so simply solving it, minus 2 to the power 3 is minus 8, and minus 8 to the power, if we multiply minus 8 by 2, then we will get minus 16. Here we will get 4a, again minus 14, and minus b is equals to 0. So this will be 4a minus b equals 16 and 14, 30. If we shift it, then plus 30, say equation 1. Again for x equals to minus 3. So again replacing x by what? Minus 3. Then we will get 2 minus 3 to the power 3 plus a minus 3 to the power 2, and again plus 7, and what we have here is minus 3 and minus b. This will be also equals to 0. So minus 3 to the power 3 is what? 27. Minus 27 into 2 will give you minus 54. Again here we will get 9a, we will get minus 21, again minus b equals to 0. So 9a minus b, and if we add this 2, then this will be 75, equation 2. So for the value of a and b, we need to calculate the equation 1 and equation 2 simultaneously. Then we will get 4a minus b equals 30 and 9a minus b equals to 75. Simply by sub, the sign will get altered. This will be minus, this will be plus, and this will be minus. So 9 minus 4 will give you minus 5a, and if you subtract this, then you will get minus 45. So a equals to 5 9s are 45, answer. And for b, we will substitute. For b, we will substitute, put a equals to 9, any of the equation. I'm taking the first equation, okay, equation 1. Okay, so what we will get, 9 4s are 36. Then after that, minus b is equals to 30. So 36 minus 30 equals to b, hence 6 equals to b, or b equals to 6. So the value of a and b is 9 and 6. Thank you. Now taking the question for banking, Reena has a cumulative deposit account or recurring account, you can say, of rupee 400 per month at 10% per annum, simple interest. If she gets 30,100 at the time of maturity, then find the total time for which the account was held. So at first we will write the data that is given to us, that is the principal is given, which is 400, and after that the rate is given, which is 10%, and after that the maturity value is given, and that is equals to 30,100. So what we need to calculate the time, and time means it will be calculated in months. So we know the interest is p into n plus 1 by 2 into 12 into r by 100. So after putting the value, what we will get 400 times n and n plus 1. After that 2 into 12. After that r is 10 by 100. Okay. So what I'm trying to do here, I'm just simply cutting this 0 0 and this 2 and this 5. So I am getting what I'm getting 20 times n plus 1, and after that 12. Now simply cancelling this again, I am getting by 4, then it will be 5 times n plus 1, and in the denominator I am having 3. So simply 5n square plus 5n by 3. So this is our interest. Now for MV, what we have, the formula for MV is P into N plus I. Okay, so replacing all the things, 30100 equals 400 n plus 5n square plus 5n by 3. So taking some LCM, I am getting 3, and in the numerator, if we multiply by 3, then we will get, say, 400, 400 into 3, 1200n plus 5n square plus 5n, and that would be equals to 30100. After cross multiplying, 90300 equals 5n square plus 1205n. Now if we divide all the things by 5, then we shall get 90300 divided by 5, that would be equals to 18060, and this will be equals to n square, and after that this would be 1205 divided by 5 will give you 241n. So the quadratic equation what we are facing here is n square plus 241n minus 18060. Now this quadratic equation can be solved by two ways. The one is you can simply do the prime factorization and find the value, or you can use the Sridharacharya method or the formula method. I will go for the Sridharacharya method. So what I am doing here is, say we know d is equals to b square minus 4ac. Okay, so in place of b I am having 241 whole square minus 4. In place of a I am having 1, and in place of c I am having 18060. So the square for 241 is 241 square is 58081, and after that plus, and 4 times 18060 into 4 is 72240. Okay, 72240 plus 58081, this will be 130321. Okay, so if we calculate and see the formula, so the formula is what? N equals minus b plus minus root d upon 2a. So the square root for this would be 361. If you don't know how to calculate the square root, then I will explain it later. So now, replacing this, what we get, say n equals minus b will be 241, and plus minus this will be 361 upon 2a. 2a will be just 2. So as we are calculating the time, then time can never be negative. That's why we will take only the positive value, say minus 241 plus 361 by 2, and if we do so, then we will get 120 by 2 is equals to 60. Okay, so 60 months is a required answer, and if you divide it by 12, then you will get 5 years answer. Oh, so many of you struggles to find the square root of this. So let's try to solve the square root for this. The number is 133031. What we do in the division method of a square root, at first we make a pair from the right. So this one is a pair and this one is a pair. After that we recall the squares. Say 1 square 1, 2 square 4, 3 square 9, 4 square 16. As 3 square is lesser than 4, so we will write 3 square, which is 9, and after that 13 minus 9 will give you 4. What we do here, we simply add 3 and leave a vacant space, and we put down the pair, so 0 3. Now we put a number over here and try to get a number very close to 403. So in place of, in the vacant space, I am putting 6, then 6 into 6 times 6 will be 396. Again, if we put 7 over here, then what we get, 7 into 7 is 49, and this will be 469. So this is far greater. That's why we will write 6 over here and take 6, then 396. Again, if we subtract it 403 by this, then we shall get 10. 403 minus 396, 7. Okay, again we just copy it. Again we will add 6 over here, then we will get 72. Again one vacant space is there, so in place of the vacant space we will simply put 1 and we will multiply it by 1, then we will get 721. So the result is 721. So this will get cancelled out, hence 361 is the square root. Thank you for watching. So we need to prove x square minus 2px plus 1 equals to 0. Whenever This type of question is there where the numerator and denominator is same, but the only thing is there, the sign is altered. So we apply compo and divo. Say by compo and divo, what we do here, we simply add the numerator and denominator first. After that we subtract the numerator and denominator. Again, doing so, we will get root p plus 1 plus root p minus 1 divided by root p plus 1 plus root p minus 1, and in the numerator we will add the denominator, so root p plus 1 minus root p minus 1, and after that this is minus root p plus 1 minus root p minus 1. If you do some simplification, then you will end up with 2 times root p plus 1 and 2 times root p minus 1. Now cancelling this 2 and squaring both sides, we will get x plus 1 whole square divided by x minus 1 whole square equals p plus 1. Now as we can see, x plus 1 to the power 2 is there, so we will apply the expansion formula of a plus b whole square, which says us a square plus b square plus 2ab, again a square plus b square minus 2ab. After that we will just copy the right hand side, then we will get p minus 1. Now again, as you can see that x square plus 1 and 2x is repeating itself, but the only thing that differs it is the sign. So again, applying, say, compo and divo, we will get 2 times x square plus 1 divided by 2 times 2x. Again here we will get 2p and 2 1. Now simply cancelling this 2 2 and 2, what we left with, we will get what, say x square plus 1 by 2x equals 2p. Now doing cross multiplication, we will get x square plus 1 equals to 2p x. Okay, just bring 2px over the left, then 2px plus 1 equals 0. Answer. Thank you. So in this question we are having, if x cube plus 3x by 3x square plus 1 equals 341 by 91, then we need to calculate the value of x. So what we're going to do here is, at first do analyze the numerator and denominator, whether it's forming an algebraic expression or not, or the identity you can say. As in the first term I can see x cube is there, and in the last term I can see 1 is there, so I am trying to bring down the formula of a plus b whole cube, which states as a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square, and after that plus 1, so b cube. Again for a minus b whole cube, we will get a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square, and after that minus b cube. So let's say applying compo and divo, by compo and divo, then we will get x cube plus 3x plus 3x square plus 1, as we need to add the numerator and denominator. After that we need to subtract it, then x cube plus 3x minus 3x square minus 1. Again, if we add 341 plus 91, and then we will subtract 341 minus 91. As we can see, in the numerator we are having x cube and 1. If we expand it by x plus 1 whole cube, then we will get the result. And simply if we solve x minus 1 to the power 3, then we will end up with the same result. Okay, so moving to this, then we can write it as x plus 1 whole cube and x minus 1 whole cube. What we have here, 341 plus 91, this will give us some around 432. Again, 341 minus 91 will give us 250. Okay, as we can see, this can be reduced by dividing it by 2. So if we divide 250 by 2, then we will get 125, and if we divide 432 by 2, we will get 216. So taking cube common and shifting cube over there, then it will become the cube root for this. Then x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 will give us 6 and 5, as the cube of 6 is 216 and the cube of 5 is you can say 125. Okay, so now one can apply compound divo again, or one can simply cross multiply it and get the result. As I can see that the numerator and denominator is same but the sign is altered, then I'm using compound divo over here. Say again by compo and divo. Okay, so this is 2x and this is 2 1, and this would be what, 6 plus 5 is 11 and 6 minus 5 is 1. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled out, so that x equals to 11. So this is our required answer. Thank you. So in this question we are having coordinate geometry, and in the first question, as we can see, the midpoint of AB is P with the abscissa -2 and the ordinate is 4. The coordinates of the point A and B is a comma 0 and 0 comma B. As we know, the midpoint formula suggests us x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. So taking x1 as A and y1 as 0, again x2 as 0 and y2 as B, if we calculate the midpoint, we will get A plus 0 by 2, and what we get, 0 plus B by 2. So that is equals to A by 2 comma B by 2. Now if we equate it with P, then we shall say, by equating, we shall be getting A by 2 is equals to -2, which will give us A equals to -4, and simply doing the same fashion, B by 2 equals 4, which will result into B equals to 8. So this is our required answer. Now moving to the next thing, that is two vertices of a triangle are this. I think I'm assuming that you all are very familiar with what is a vertices. It's simply the three corners of a triangle. So again it states the centroid. Centroid means the midpoint of a triangle, okay, or where the median intersect each other. So A, B and C. Generally we use G to denote centroid. The formula is what? The formula is x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. So this will be what? G will be, say, 3 minus 7 plus A. I'm taking the third coordinate as A comma B. Okay, So 3 minus 7 plus a by 3 comma minus 5 plus 4 plus b by 3. If we do the calculation, then we will get minus 4 plus a by 3 comma minus 1 plus b by 3. Okay, now equating this with the centroid itself, then minus 4 plus a by 3 would be equals to 2, and after doing calculation we will get 3 to the 6 and plus will be there, so 6 plus 4 is 10. Again, if we compare the second thing, the ordinate, so minus 1 plus b by 3 equals with minus 1, then we will get minus 3 plus 1 and b equals to minus 2. So the required answer are a equals to 10 and b equals to minus 2. Thank you for watching. So another question related to section and formula. Here we have the AB is a line which cuts two axes, x-axis and y-axis respectively, and P divides AB into some ratio. As the division is internal, then we shall be applying P mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n comma my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. So as we know, the line meets at x-axis and y-axis, so the coordinate of A must be a comma 0 and the coordinate for B must be 0 comma b, and the ratio is given, which is 2:3. Also the point is given, the point is minus 3 comma 4. Okay, so simply putting all the things in the formula, and then we shall proceed later. So what we have here, say x1 y1 and x2 y2. So the formula is m plus n, which is 5, and formula is x2 mx2, so 2 times 0 will be 0 plus nx1, so 3 into a, which is 3a. Again my2, so 2 times b is 2b, and 3 times 0 would be 0 by 5, and this will be 3a by 5 comma 2b by 5. Simply equating with p, we will get, say equating, we will get 3a by 5 equals to minus 3, that would be equals to a equals minus 5, as 3 and 3 will get cancelled out. Again 2b by 5 is equals to what, 4, so 2 and 4 will get cancelled out, as 2 times 2 is 4, then b is equals to, simply 5 into 2 will be 10. So the required answer is a equals minus 5 and b equals 10. Thank you for watching. Taking the question of linear inequation, here we have 2x minus 3 is less than x plus 1, and that is less than or equals to 4x plus 7, and x belongs to real number. We need to solve the equation and show the graphical representation for this. So as we can see, x is in the left, in the mid, and in the right, so we will break down the expression as case 1 and case 2. So for case 1, 2x minus 3 is less than x plus 1. Simply shifting x in the left and the numerical in the right, we will get 2x minus x and 1 plus 3. So this is x is less than 4. Now for case 2, what we do here, x plus 1 is less than or equals to 4x plus 7. So as we can see, the bigger value for x, or the coefficient bigger coefficient of x is in the right hand side, so we will shift 7 in the left and shift x in the right. So 1 minus 7, and this will be 4x minus x, that is minus 6, and this is 3x. After doing the calculation, simply cancellation, then this is this. Now we can write minus 2 is less than or equals to x, and which is less than equals to 4. So as x belongs to real number, then we can't make a rooster form, we need to express it as a set builder form. Say x is such that x belongs to real number where minus 2x lies in between minus 2 and 4. And if we want to represent it into the number line, say minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. As we can see, there is a equality sign over here, so we need to draw a solid circle, and in place of 4 we will draw a hollow circle, then simply we will draw a line. So this is our required answer. Thank you. So the question for similarity, here they have given us in triangle PQR if ST is parallel to QR. So inside the triangle we have a parallel line. Then it's time to recall the Thales theorem. Okay, now as we can see, PS by SQ is 3 by 5, where PR equals 28. Then we need to find the length for PT. Let's say in triangle PST and triangle PQR. Okay, so in PST, as I can see, angle PST will be equals to angle PQR. The reason will be corresponding angle. Okay, corresponding angle. And as again I can see, angle SPT equals angle QSR as common angle. So for proving similarity, only two criteria is sufficient. So by angle property, these two are similar to each other. Triangle PST is similar to triangle PQR. So if we draw PST and again if we draw PQR, then the corresponding sides will be in proportion. So PS by QP will be equals to ST by QR, and that will be equals to PT by PR. Okay, so now what we have here, we have CPS, and again we have what, we have QP. So let's say the common ratio be x, so PS would be 3x and QS would be 5x. So in place of, if we do PS and PT and PR, so what we have here, in place of PS I have 3x, and in place of QP I have 8x. Similarly, in place of PT it is required to find and in place of PR they have given us 28. Okay, so if we do some calculation here, then xx will get cancel out. 28 by 8 will be equals to pt, and if we do the calculation over here, then if we cancel it by say 28 and 8 is there, so 4 times 4 2 times and 4 7 times, that is 21 by 2 is equals to pt, or you can simply divide it, say 10.5 centimeter, your required answer. Thank you. So we have the question for trigonometry. This is the easiest question that I'm seeing for class 10. We have in the denominator 1 plus sine theta and 1 minus sine theta. What we do, we simply take the LCM as 1 plus sine theta, and this will be 1 minus sine theta. Again, 1 plus sine theta is already there, so 1 minus sine theta times 1 will be 1 minus sine theta. Simply this would be 1 plus sine theta. Okay, now sine theta and sine theta will cancel out, 2 will be there, and if we apply a plus b and a minus b, which is a square minus b square, so 1 minus sine square theta is there. As we know, the identity is sine square theta plus cos square theta will be equals to 1. So from that, if we shift sine square theta over there, then we will get 1 minus sine square theta. So in place of 1 minus sine square theta, I am writing cos square theta, and the reciprocal of cos is obviously sec, so 2 sec square theta. Answer. Thank you. So trigonometry, we need to prove that sine theta minus cos theta plus 1 divided by sine theta plus cos theta minus 1 would be equals to sine theta plus 1 divided by cos theta. What we do, at first we try to relate numerator and denominator by taking some common, or say let's say sine theta minus, if I take minus 1 as common, then it will become cos theta minus 1, which is same as the denominator. Now sine theta is there, and plus if I take 1 as common, so cos theta minus 1. If I do the rationalization thing, then sine theta minus cos theta minus 1, and this would be sine theta minus cos theta minus 1. As you can see, the numerator is exactly same and it's multiplying itself. So we know that a times a is equals to what? A square. That's why this will be sine theta minus cos theta minus 1 whole square, and in the denominator we will get sine theta plus cos theta minus 1 and sine theta minus cos theta minus 1. So this will be deduced into sine square theta minus cos theta minus 1 whole square. Now expanding this, we will get a square plus say b square minus 2ab, and this would be what? Sine theta and cos theta minus 1. Okay, and in the denominator we will get sine square theta minus, if we open the bracket, then we will get cos square theta plus 1 minus 2 cos theta, and due to the negative coefficient, then it will be converted into minus cos square theta minus 1 plus 2 cos theta. As we prove denominator as cos theta, so what we do, we simply convert this sine square theta minus 1. Okay, as we know, sine square theta plus cos square theta is what? Is 1. So if we convert this one, this sine square theta, as 1 minus cos square theta. So if I replace it, then we will get what in the denominator we shall be getting 1 minus cos square theta minus cos square theta minus 1 plus 2 cos theta. Okay, again if we expand it, then this is sin square theta plus cos square theta plus 1, and this is minus 2 cos theta, and this is what minus 2 sin theta and cos theta minus 1. Okay, now what we have here, this is sin square theta plus cos square theta, that is 1. 1 plus 1 will be 2, and after taking 2 as common, then I can write 1 minus cos theta. Okay, and what we have here is minus 2 cos theta minus 1. Again here we have what, minus 1 and 1 will get cancelled out. This will be minus 2 cos square theta, and that is what, that is plus 2 cos theta. I forgot to write sin theta over here. As you can see, sin is there. So if I take common, say 2 1 minus cos theta, then here we will left with 1, and as the sign is altered, so minus 2 will become plus, and only sin theta will be left. After that, if I take 2 cos theta common over here, then I will get minus cos theta plus 1. Simply this and this will get cancelled out, and this will get cancelled out. So we end up with 1 plus sin theta and cos theta, which was required to prove. Thank you for watching.